Well, hello and welcome to the Gmodism Total Knowledge channel. We are back in Garry's mod with Asnow, or Dimitri now.
Hey, what's up?
So anyways, if you remember, like several years ago, probably more than 3, we made a series of pretty many videos showing off some of Asnow's stuff, and that's what we're going to do again today. Also, the tank, several years ago, is now finished. Anyways, watch those videos first, and you will notice the increase in quality and will be very satisfied. So, let's show off.
Are you sure it's an increase?
It's an increase in FPS, I can guarantee you.
Well, I mean, my FPS is kind of dramatically going down as I look towards this vehicle. But anyways, this is this right here is T-72. A Soviet T-72 has full interior with like a crap ton of features. I think I spent about a month working on this thing, and cool features of it is like in most like games like Arma or any other simulator, you can like pop your head out of the tank at the commander seat. Well, that's the actual functionality in this right here. If you want to, you can actually sit in the gunner's seat or one of these two seats right here, and you can try it out yourself. You type in the caret key, then space, then turn out or turn in, and
I just love the piece of wood and the spade on the side. Well, I should just make a little quick interior look here. And here we have someone dying.
Oh no, I got stuck in the seat.
Well, ammunition. We have some seats. Looks pretty nice, and Kalashnikov on the wall so you feel at home.
I mean, it's not a Soviet tank if you don't have Kalashnikov or
that's
some
true.
sort of vodka.
And a sledgehammer to use the tank.
Well, also these cans right here, these aren't fuel barrels. These are vodka holders for the crew.
Definitely. So I'll try to get in the gunner's seat, which is here. Here. Oh yeah.
There you go.
Is it? Am I stupid? Oh no.
There you go. I believe that one I also set to actually like drive it, so it's WSD to control it.
Ooh. Ah, I was very surprised. I was confused. Okay, yeah, that's nice. You have the gun.
Yep. The gun doesn't really have anything too fancy. I mean, besides this, smoke screen.
Ooh. Smoke screen is pretty nice. You can hide.
Smoke screen, a very rapid fire cannon, and that's basically it. I mean, there really isn't much in terms of features. This is more so a experiment actually like getting a higher detail models and of
Yeah, I mean,
props.
this really looks like it would be an ACF build, except it's not.
I think I actually did a conversion. I know I tried doing conversion of a few of my tanks, but I never went through with that because I never really got into ACF. I'm one of the select special few that never really got into ACF, unfortunately. I mean, it seems really interesting, don't get me wrong, just...
One of the special few birds that are building everything with wire.
Props and wire and all good old-fashioned shit. Yeah, give me a second. I'm trying to navigate this, like trying to navigate a great library. It's just... It's organized. Incredible. It's organized.
It is? Well,
yeah.
That's cool.
Just a little bit at least. I think that's really it for vehicles. I didn't really build many ground vehicles in a long period of time. I more so focused on like aircraft.
Well, aircraft is cool as well.
Aircraft, hover vehicles, warships. Warships and submarines were a major part. Those ones have a lot of interior and work and good fun stuff. This right here is a 2-seater hovercraft I built a while ago. This one has an auto hovering feature and effectively works kind of like a plane, I guess you'd say, with a turret on top of it. Actually, kind of flies pretty nice if I remember correctly. If you want to get in the gunner seat, you can.
Oh,
I believe I actually made a first-person view for it as well.
seems
This
to
whole
fly
thing is-
nice.
Yeah, surprising considering the way that I actually got this to fly. Like, this isn't really using anything. Like, this is built like a plane, just not. How to describe it?
Not with a plane model.
Well, besides that, it's like the actual like mechanics behind it. It uses like a series of E2s to like actually make it levitate off the ground off a set height, and then I just use thrust to push up and down. That's it. Everything else is just like apply force controls. Like the forwards and turning is apply force, then actually turning up and down is thrusters, and that's about it. This whole thing uses only one thruster.
Reduces lag for sure, but I mean the model looks really nice.
It gets better. When we go into base next, that seems to be the next folder, or well, surprisingly, it's actually under a. No, it's actually under a buildings folder. Never mind. This was a missile base I kind of made a while ago. I think this was made for an event on an RP server alongside this one right here.
Missile base. Looks like this thing is doing a thing.
Yeah, I think this one right here is supposed to be like some sort of sensor array or something. It was like a short to medium range ballistic missiles, effectively. I never really got around coding them because I didn't know code back then.
I was expecting missiles.
I mean, I have plenty of missile E2s. We'll find one.
Oh well. So it's a missile launching base.
Effectively, yes. Let me see if I can go target someone real quick.
Nice.
This one's actually it's text based.
Yeah, I understood so. So nice to be admin.
Admin doesn't really doesn't really give me any special privileges outside of like punishing people.
Oh well. Looks cool though.
So we got the missile base there. Then we also have over here we have
A turret and a thing.
right here that we're going to start with this big giant thing because why the hell not? Effectively, I actually remember it's pretty clear. This was the time I used to work in or I used to be in a Warhammer RP server, and this is kind of like a factory that made drones, or so to say.
Drone factory thing.
As you can see, I'm trying to escape the model, but I have like a good selection of drones that all, for the most part, walk.
Looks cool, this thing. And
Back to
sounds
the
very
map.
scary.
Yeah, I used to go around the map and hunt players with this with thick fog, and it was absolutely wonderful.
Can you pick up players with it? No.
Unfortunately not. There's actually, back when I used to use this thing, we used a glitch where when a player would die, they'd respawn in that same spot. So effectively, I'd go over there, I'd kill them, quote unquote, and they'd follow me back to the hive, and we would cocoon them up. It was some fun stuff. It was really fun. Like we had, like the hive grew. It was like a xenomorph hive from the Aliens movies, if you're familiar with that. We had like a wider selection of drones, from these tiny little missile and scout ones to, you know, like queens and workers and all sorts of good fun stuff. These ones right here, the hovering ones, are less hive based and more so just a flat out, you know, drone.
Yeah.
A drone for drone's sake. This one right here was a missile launching variant, while I do also have a flamethrower variant as well. There really was no inspiration behind this. It was kind of just me getting really bored one night, just slapping stuff together and seeing what happens.
So basically drone wars kind of thing.
Yeah. Effectively, yeah.
Well, that's nice. And
There's like one more.
This looked like a computer ship, almost.
Almost.
No, it looked like a airplane strapped on a computer ship.
I think I kind of want to go for like a something that'd be around a high, like something that could like switch from flying down to walking easily. I mean, it obviously can, but I think that's the I was going for with this model. That's how there's one less drone and that's it. There's actually two variants of it. There really are, by the way, there aren't really many names for these drones. They're kind of just like numbers and letters randomly mashed together.
Seems like a visual clip is
Necessary, yeah.
but yeah,
No, go ahead.
visual clip is seems to not work, but the model is nice otherwise.
I never really believed in visual clip. I know I used it a few times, but it always failed on me and messed up my save. And
Oh, really?
I think after I lost my first major model because of like some sort of corruption, I kind of said, you know what, not gonna risk it. I'd rather I want to look at these models sometime in the future and cringe at them, which is effectively what we're doing right now. Because these are we're slowly building up to the more fun stuff.
But you are not using S-props still, or?
I'm not.
Because
Well-
last you said it was lagging up some naval build server.
Actually, for that server, yeah, that like there's a certain prop that had concave face on it, and it's kind of like caused crashing issues for some reason. It's
Oh,
Garry's
Anyhow.
mod and source engine, but yeah. Anyways, I do kind of like building with Lego pops anyways, so I can go on to either any server I want or someone that joins that's never played Garry's mod before can actually come and say, "Hey, look, I can see this. I can look at
That's
these
true.
nice models."
that's true. I mean, here we have some. This is definitely more refined. It looks pretty good.
Definitely. I'm not sure if you're familiar with the Command Conquer series, but this is from the third installment. Say, Command Conquer 3 Tiberian Wars.
Motherfucking.
So Warhammer, oh god. Let's mute some more people. Okay. Great. Muted. So yeah, Warhammer for 40k, I guess.
Actually, this isn't Warhammer. This is Command Conquer.
Oh, Command and Conquer. Okay. Okay.
Yep. I know I kind of dove into making a few of those models a while ago. The rest of them are
Alright.
kind of really not worth looking into.
I mean, the turret looks cool. Is it functional as well?
It used to be. I think this used G Combat.
Oh yeah,
Actually,
that old thing.
Not G Combat. I know I still have a few dupes that use G Combat, but this is Pew Pew actually. We don't,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. and we don't have Pew Pew on the server, so
No.
or she doesn't
oh well.
work.
But it would be easy to make it work basically. Strap another gun mod on it.
Oh, definitely. Well, for next one we're going to start off with my events folder, which is filled with very random stuff. And one of them just happens to be a somewhat smaller submarine with.
A huge black submarine.
Oh no, this isn't huge. It's small.
Okay, a tiny black submarine. Okay, I can walk on the roof. That's cool. Can I
Yep,
use
and
this?
then- Yep,
Can
if you
I-
crouch when using the
Oh,
ladders,
shit.
you can actually go down them.
This is pretty cool. I can use the stair. I was just fascinated with working. I mean, the cogway was working perfectly as stairs.
Yep. If you, it's because of the way the collisions are set.
Because Garry's Mod is a weird game.
Oh yeah, wonderful, wonderful Garry's mod.
I like the interior. It looks pretty realistic, except it's too clean in here.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it's kind of an issue that Garry's mod is, or it's difficult to solve in Garry's mod. Most of these builds look really clean unless you use like very, very high prop counts or lots of holograms. Now, I understand like there are people who managed to successfully pull it off, but this was built, I believe, in about a day for a combat server, and it only sits at about 174 props, which is really good.
174 props?
Yep.
Yeah, That's good. That's good.
I know I have a few of those. I have a few submarines like this. I know one that actually works, other ones that don't.
Mm-hmm.
And from there, let's see what's next.
Last time, if we did go into mechs.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. We have an entire episode about mechs, I believe. Ooh. Looks
Oh, yeah.
nice. Should I...
Oh, if you want to. There's that one. I have better ones. Let's see.
Is this... yeah, this is definitely good. The good old walking ship.
Yep, I think it's using the BFW V6. Yep.
Yeah.
It's good. Version 6.
I used it so much so I can... I recognize the movement. How the camera works. Oh well. Oh god, what? Ooh, fancy. Looks like a Uziel
Yes, that's actually what I based it off of.
from Mech
You know
Warrior.
that right in the head. Oh yeah.
Wow, looks nice.
This was back when I thought if it's shiny, it's good. So
Except it glitches the fuck out because it's shiny.
yep. Let's see what the date is on this. This is from 2014.
Yeah, I also made a lot of mechs shiny a while until I realized at some servers they're just straight black because they were shiny.
Yeah, I can imagine it wouldn't be good for stealth as well. That's probably really terrible, to be honest with you.
Mm-hmm.
Why not?
Toy boats.
Effectively, yeah.
Well, it kind of makes me want to build a toy city.
So I know I always had like infatuation building these like really tiny vehicles because like the driving theory is if you have a small ship on a very large map or on a very small map,
Yeah.
it's scale really. Like to
Definitely.
us, this map is pretty like medium sized, right?
Yeah, it's like the same thing with Neurotech microplanes. It was a really good idea.
Let's see if I can scale myself down real quick.
Just
I'll show you. I
Mhm.
don't think it's this one right here, but I think it might be another submarine I have that actually like works in 100th or 1/10th scale.
I think I recognize the broad, fat submarine.
It is a Typhoon class.
Yeah, but I think you showed it before. It
I
has
did.
a missile launch sequence, right?
Perhaps. That is possible. I'm gonna be going through a few variations of this, so we may repeat it. We may repeat one or two models because you know it's only been 3 years.
Yeah. CMB. Yeah.
Now we're starting to go into my Naval Warfare folder, which is like a lot more
Medieval Warfare folder?
Naval War.
Oh yeah, okay. I was hearing Medieval Warfare folder and was like, okay.
This is where all the crazy shit starts coming in, like the automated long-range nuclear submarines and the fucking. I don't think I have any airships, do I?
You're suddenly
don't.
very tiny.
Yes, I should probably fix that. I think we may actually have to dip back over to the. Actually, no. Before we do that, we're going to show you the updated version of that Typhoon class, the big giant mother of all submarines that has 67 copies sitting here in my damn hard drive.
57 copies?
67 if you exclude
shit.
the weapons and exterior model version.
Oh, wow.
Shit.
That's just too much.
No. When you see what's on it, you'll understand.
Need more versions.
640, 647 props as of right now. 673.
And we have really large... It's in a hangar. Pretty cool.
It's effectively a
Showcase
not really
box. No?
oh, what's that?
Showcase box with C and everything.
But as you can see by chat, everyone's kind of complaining about lag right now. That's
Yeah.
one thing this is unfortunately infamous for.
The FPS went down noticeably.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's only 672 props. It's not that much.
But they're welded, yeah.
Oh no, they're not welded. Wait, oh shit, are they?
I can walk on them, so I think they may be welded.
Yeah, they are. I forgot to paste without constraints because the only way I can say this is if I weld everything together or no collide it all together, but everything's frozen, so
Oh,
it
yeah.
shouldn't cause much issues.
It should, really. But the interior is pretty cool. I mean, if it wasn't welded, you couldn't walk in it, really. But,
Oh, no. Definitely not.
so much interior. That's pretty cool. Lots of diesel generator we have. Okay, pretty cool. Steam turbine. Generator fuel. Is this based with some kind of mod?
Yeah, this is based off the Typhoon class submarine, nuclear submarine in a kind of like an open source, like not really open source, but a really obscure game called Subcommander. Not like the old one that got released, but this is
Fire control. Ooh, missile room. What happens if I click?
oh, this right here is actually the fire control system. This like or the not the fire control system, but like if you have a fire in a room, you hit these switches right here.
Yeah.
Theoretically speaking. Then if your sound off an air alarm, like the air's contaminated, you'd hit this button right here,
Nice. Let's hit that button.
and all lights turn on yellow.
Ooh, nice. We have yellow lights. And here we have the good old naval combat map.
I think my game may have just crashed.
Oh, did the game crash?
Possible. Let's give it a few seconds.
Yeah, I'll take a quick look in the interior here before it kicks me off. Ooh, cool pods.
But the missile silos, they theoretically fire. You can do like a test fire on them,
Mm-hmm.
where it won't launch the missiles, but you can go through a full sequence where you have to have 2 people enter in the keypads within a certain period of time. They'll unlock the missile commands, which allow you to flood the chambers and then fire them. Once again, this is all in quotations, because nothing actually fires. It's just like a indicator, really.
Mm-hmm.
Although it could. Yeah, it could. It outputs the fire commands. I just don't have anything to receive those inputs.
Pretty nice interior.
If you come over to the missile room, or the missile fire control room, I can show you how it works if I can remember the passwords.
You have gained 5 points. Yay. Okay. Missile control. Ooh, buttons. Should I press them all?
Actually, those won't do anything unless it's actually activated. Now, the only issue is I'm trying to remember what the fire command was.
Now we have red lights.
I believe that's combat lighting.
I hear music. Why do I hear music?
If you type /stop, it'll stop the music. So I took liberty just resetting the passwords in both of these. Now, ideally, there'd be 2 separate passwords. They'll both be on opposite sides of the console, so one person can activate it once, but you have to hit both of them within about 5 seconds of each other to actually enable the launch sequence, or not, yeah, launch sequence. Then you use middle switches right here to flood the tubes. So right now I'm flooding 1, 2, 5, and 6, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 as of right now.
Yeah, that's very realistic. Having a flooded tube system.
And then from here, the green represent launch missile.
Ah.
So that's these buttons right here control the actual launch of the missiles, and these ones are flooding the tubes.
Ooh, and here we have they also open. Now I'm on top.
The tubes themselves don't actually open, but you know they're
The
it's all models, so it all could theoretically open, but
the lids. Or did you open it by hand?
yeah, this
see.
one I had open for a while.
Oh wow, looks cool.
Everyone's starting complaining of lag, so
Yeah,
I'm
I think they
now.
complained for like 5 minutes straight now.
Oh my, look at the FPS.
Holy shit! Yeah.
Holy FPS, Batman.
This, someone built a very big roller coaster with so many loops it will turn anyone seasick.
So there's one more thing on here, then we can jump over to the Naval War server.
Yep.
That is a Soviet Tu-95.
Ooh.
Because, you know, where would I be without building these wonderful vehicles? This one can actually carry the ACF bombs, the heavy ones.
Looks like a heavy plane.
It is. I think it's the Tu-95 is probably the last operating or really widely used military turboprop in the world. I can remember the damn startup sequence. Give me a second. Oh, there we go. There you go, pull the gear up. There you go.
Nice.
I know I made another version in this is actually S-props, surprisingly, you know, holy shit. Interesting using S-props.
Okay. I use S-props all the time, but
But I made another version that doesn't use S-props, and
it has an interesting pattern when moving.
it does. And we can thank the wonderful Source Engine for that.
Yeah.
Physics brought to you by Source Engine.
Ah.
Oh no, that camera's done for me right now. After a while, the camera starts kind of shaking back and forth violently, and seeing as I've, you know, once again had a little bit of drink, that's not a good idea. I don't need to see that. Then that's... Wait, hold up. A few more things. Alright. Alright, so... Surprisingly, I'm not sure why I didn't move these out of the folder yet. I probably saved them and thinking I was gonna move, but... I made, like, atmospheric diving suits, if you're familiar with those.
Atmosphere diving suits.
Yeah.
Like those that
Something-
make you look like a flying squirrel or something modern.
Atmospheric diving suits are effectively, they're like... Think of it like a,
Oh.
something that astronauts wear, but for, like, deep sea.
Ah. So it's for sea walking.
Yeah, like you take this down to the bottom of the ocean,
Mm.
and you know, you go cut data cables and you know, all the good fun stuff. I think I have a thrust pack on it, which allows to actually, like, theoretically, if it actually works, gain some sort of thrust while you're in the bottom of the ocean.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to give it a try, it's very slow, but once again, it's made for deep sea, so...
Should do its job.
Yeah, come here to the back part of it and hit the side of the chair.
The back part? Okay.
Yep. Yeah, hit the
Ah.
corner of the chair. On the outside. From the outside, you.
Yeah, okay. Oh,
Yep.
there. I was
There you
looking at the wrong. Anyways, and we have an O2 meter.
There's O2 depth and there's a map. I think this is when I started getting like technically complex with some of my stuff, where I started using more functions, so to say. It wasn't just a fancy shell with some add-on slapped onto it. This was something that actually would have worked in Naval Play server had they not made the auction system. The way the auction system used to work, you just have a tank sitting somewhere, and as long as it constrains your vehicle, transmit auction to it, which that unfortunately no longer happens. It only does it in a certain radius. So if I wanted this to work, I'd be hauling around a cylinder about, well, this big. Which is definitely possible. I mean, I could have like a larger submarine basically is following me, carrying this, but...
You could have a stupid cart and tie it with you with a rope, and it would look pretty funny.
Definitely. But no, I have that I actually made an improvement to that, which was I think lots of drugs may have been put or may have been used while making this. Not gonna lie, because I was thinking one night, what if I took a big ass rocket and I attached it to this walking mech, because it is effectively mech. It still works.
Oh God! I didn't see the robot at first.
This one right here uses something called, or once again, this is kind of from Armored Core. I kind of stole the concept, and basically you attach a big ass booster to a tiny back, and you get going to like fucking speeds of like multiple thousand kilometers per hour for long periods of time.
Oh God! It looks like an astronaut, a TIE fighter, and the two large rockets strapped together.
Kind of. But there's a really cool feature of it though. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna slow down a little bit if you can catch up.
Oh wow!
Wait, Mocha.
Yeah, that's cool.
And now this suit operates on its own thrusters. So as it
Nice.
attempts to operate on its own thrusters.
It seems to have a smaller lag issue. Oh, now
This-
it works. Good.
Really small one. It's actually the same thing as the previous one. The only difference is, once again, this booster system effectively disintegrates. Yeah. So you
That's
can go from
cool.
carrying. I mean, it does serve a tactical purpose as well, because like you get that high speed, then once you no longer need it, you just terminate that boost, and suddenly you're just a small compact mech. I was thinking, all right, so what if I take this concept, apply it to a more mobile or smaller mech? Which I did. And results were kind of mixed,
Ooh.
which really made me rethink the entire program itself. I think this was also a time when the staff started saying, hey, this shit breaks the rules, it might get you banned if you keep on using it in combat, and I was kind of depressed. This one takes a little bit spawning, because it has like a shit ton of constraints to make sure it doesn't lag.
Oh holy shit! Oh no! Someone built a minion tank. I'm depressed.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. That's yeah. Okay, never mind. Oh no, we have a mech strapped on.
Yeah. I don't think... this one might not work, unfortunately. The B2 might not be wired up right. But, same concept, you'd effectively go for a certain distance, and this entire boosting unit right here would split real quick. It's a common engineering problem, apparently, when... Actually, no, I don't got time for that shit. We'll go to bed soon. Very tired. So there's that, then... There's another mech, but it doesn't work, but it uses proper sizes, so we can't really show it here, because it wouldn't really look right.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's about it for things that we'd be on the server for.
All right.
From here,
Well,
when jump over to naval play. And there's 8 players on, so we might be able to get some actual combat out of some of these ships too, especially submarines.
Yeah, I think we'll part up the video in 2 parts.
And this way we can
Anyways.
actually look at showcasing combat because
Yeah, it will be different kind. So I'll just have to say, Mokka Frappuccino made this minion tank. It's very creative and totally awful because minions. But it really looks like a minion, and I have to say, really good job on the model. I'm just guessing it's built to infuriate people.
oh no, it most likely is.
Oh, it's just funny. Oh no, it has different types with hats and oh god. And an angry version. Anyways. Nice to see the more stuff. We'll be oh god. We're definitely having this as yeah. Anyways, thank you for showing the stuff, and people will be seeing you in the next video.
Oh yeah, next video. Let's go.